Hi there, it's Gina, and today I'm sharing a theme park. It's actually a state fair um, layout that I did a couple days ago, and I'm just using it's a theme park little paper pad with just pattern paper and really thin, not the great quality, but I thought it was kind of cute. So I'm using up what I have left of it. It was maybe like 6-8 sheets in it or something. And I'm not quite sure where I got it. I've had it for quite a while. I think it might have been Hobby Lobby. But there I'm just trying to see if I'm going to I use that striped paper as a background and then the tickets uh, pattern paper right there that I'm touching. And I want to use the pink as a little border on the top and the bottom. And then I realize it is way too blendy. It doesn't stand out at all against the background. So then in a minute I'm going to bring in some yellow. So I'm just getting that again from my, both of those I got from my scraps, and I have them divided by color, or separated, arranged, yeah, by color. So I just took a piece of that and I thought that stood out a little bit more. I'm just going to trim it down so it fits. And then there's my photos, and that's the fair that we went to not last year, I think it was 2012. We went with my girlfriend and her children, and then me and my two children. So they had a really fun time together. And here, Tristan and Kylie's on the right, she's the girl, um, rode this really fast ride. I don't know what it was called on here, but it's like the hurricane or um, I don't know what they used to call it at the carnivals, but it goes around in a circle really fast. And you could see at the picture right next to the trimmer there to the right, they're like freaking out. Tristan has his mouth open, Kylie's like holding on for dear life. But they loved it and they went on again, so it was a good time. So I'm just inking the edges a little with my vintage photo. That's the only brown I have. Just so it'll stand out a little bit against that busy background. And just attaching everything with my ATG gun. And I just layered those photos in white, and then the top left is with pink. And I'm going to use foam tape to pop up that top picture. So it stands out a little since that is the main one I want to show because it's of the baby girl. And then that one on the bottom is just them on the carousel. And it's not a very good picture, so I didn't blow it up. And then what I'm going to do, I'm looking for stickers to use, or not stickers, any kind of stickers to use on this layout. And I saw the, what are they called? Tim Holtz. That was too schoolish, like varsity letters or something. So I used the Tim Holtz chipboard embossed stickers. Not stickers, they're just chipboard pieces. Right there. And of course I got them on clearance. Hit Tuesday morning. And I got a couple packages, so I have a lot of letters. So I didn't like it just plain, so I decided I wanted to ink them, which, you know, didn't make much of a difference, but I did it, so I just went ahead and kept them. And I wanted to make them purple, but of course it kind of sucked into the chipboard, the color did, so it doesn't really look as bright as it should with that ink that I used. I think it was Stampin' Up! Ink. And see, I was just adding ink to it to see how it would look. And then I put on a glove because I hate to get all inky because I can never get it off. And that's not true. Sometimes I don't mind getting inky. It just, I had those gloves and I'm like, you know what? Might as well just use them. Because I didn't use like a little foam applicator or anything. I just took it directly to the stamp pad. I figured I'd get a little more ink that way. So I'm just spelling, I just spelled out State Fair and then colored all the pieces. And it's just a really dark color. You can't tell too much, especially on screen, that it's purple. And then I'm taking out my heat tool to dry them because they are embossed, and I guess I could have just wiped them. I wanted to be sure they were really dry, and for some reason I put my glove under it just so they wouldn't be sitting there. And see the glove? So it kind of melted the glove. Doesn't matter, it's garbage anyway, but just shriveled a little bit. And then I just dried the letters so I wouldn't get all dirty trying to attach them. I just took a little minute, and then I'm wiping off in case any comes off, the excess on that embossed part. So there I am. I'm just going to put it up. It's going to be pretty simple. And actually it's not. I'm going to add a piece of pink glitter tape. No. I don't know what you call it, but yeah. Pink glitter tape, I think. So I just add a piece to the left and the right, and it's the thicker glitter tape, not the really thin one. Just because I couldn't figure out really what to do. I'm going to do that right after I add these letters with the glossy accents, I guess. My software, that my movie maker, does not show me in the little squares. It has all the same image. It doesn't have like as it's advancing in time, it doesn't show me the different scenes or clips as it goes, so I don't know what's coming next. So there I was just trying to see if I would use a piece of cardstock, and then I remember, oh, I have some glitter tape, so let me just use that. And mostly because it didn't get to the edges. So there's my glitter tape. And I tried to cut a little bit of that, but it just did not show up at all, so I went ahead and ditched that idea. I tried though. But I didn't like it, so I just took it off. And of course I ripped the paper, but it doesn't matter because it's going to get covered. And that's why too I wanted the thicker tape, so that way it would cover that boo-boo. And then I don't know why it doesn't show, but I'm going to add some stickers, not stickers, on that, in that paper pack, that little mini paper pack. It has a sheet, and you're going to see it. It has all different little images of fairs and carnivals and stuff like that. So there's cotton candy, snow cones, popcorn, all that. So I cut some of those out to use as embellishments because I don't have any. And I figured it would be good to use up I want to use up the paper so I could buy new stuff. And like I said, I've had this for a little bit. So I'm taking forever to get that. I couldn't get the backing off. Now I'm just trimming it. So see, you could see I already, and to the left is that paper I was talking about. It has pretzel stars. The word's fun. So I cut some of those out, and I'm using them as well as some of those arrows that you could see. I'm pointing mostly to my baby. And just added some foam tape to the images because they were flat, so I added a little bit to some of them. And there I tried to cut a pom-pom so I could make it a little bit smaller to make the cotton candy. And that's what happens when you cut a pom-pom, if you didn't know. So that's what I figured out. That's what happens. So anyway, I decided to keep it big and fluffy. and just cut out the bottom part of probably the cotton candy or a snow cone from that sheet. And I made my own cotton candy embellishment. So I think it looks pretty cute. And that is pretty much about it. I'm just trying to add what I can to make it look more, fun and carnival-y. So I just use hot glue to attach the pom-pom. And it'll get smashed in my album anyway. So yeah, I was just looking to see what else I could add, and there's really nothing much. I just use that, I believe, for the little bit of journaling I'm going to have. So I'm mounting it on that piece of polka dot. That's just Project Life cards and stuff. So yeah, that'll about do it. And I thank you so much for watching and hope you enjoyed, and give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And I guess that is it for now. All right, bye-bye.